If your puppy could jump from side to side with their front two paws holding their crotch to tell you they had to go to the bathroom, they would. And for most puppies, they basically do. Well, not exactly, but in their doggy way they do. That is unless their signs go unnoticed for too long. If that happens, they habitually skip over the body language step of notifying you and they simply go. This is reason number 5 million why you're going to stay in the same room where you can see your puppy at first. If you think this initial high level of vigilance is ridiculous, then I think you're ridiculous. No matter what you have to say, I have a comeback. If you can't see it, you can't train it. Owners that give their puppies the benefit of the doubt because they don't believe in micromanaging are missing both the potty training boat and chewing on the appropriate items. Your puppy is pacing by the back door, looking for you, and then eventually gives up and pees while you're in the other room on your cell phone. It's a very common occurrence unless you are being vigilant. But I'm all about having a puppy's bathroom habits controlled by you. That means when you put your puppy outside to pee as you're running out the door for work, he'll go for you almost immediately. You'll find you can be a better owner if your puppy is on your life schedule. That is, if your life schedule is sensitive and thorough in meeting your puppy's needs. As discussed in my prior video, you'll do this through a management technique referred to as priming. This means you take control of when your puppy goes out pretty much 80% of the time as you're in proactive micromanager mode. So you have to be less reactive in your reading of your puppy's signs that he has to pee because he's learning to hold it and go outside on command during certain points of his daily management. Now this concept is completely different than training your puppy to request to go outside. By having your puppy hit bells attached to your doorknob, you're expecting a high level of maturity from an animal that is easily distractible, loves to chase anything that moves, and is bored in your home. There's a very good chance that your puppy will request to go outside just because. Do you want to stop what you're doing every time because your puppy might have to go to the bathroom? Every puppy is a little bit different with the signals that they give off that they have to go to the bathroom. Some are direct, such as going to the back door, looking out, looking back at you while whining, while other puppies might just all of a sudden show some elusive behavior where they try to run in the other room and maybe go to the bathroom. Whatever your puppy's potty signs are, you will learn them if you're looking for them. As you're trying to figure them out, err on the side of caution. This means your puppy might do something that you aren't quite sure if it was a potty sign or not. Think about potty training almost like a habit building game. You get 10 points for every successful pee outside, you get -2 points for attempts, and -30 for failures. Get to 1,000 potty points and you win. The reward is being able to wean off of micromanagement. Now, let's talk about taking your foot off the gas. Don't do it. You still have a lot of good habits you need to develop. I want you to revisit your second and third most powerful micromanagement tools instead. That is your 6-foot leash and baby gates. 6-foot leashes are great for aiding your puppy in keeping focused on going to the bathroom while outside versus becoming distracted. Pretty soon, I'm going to be teaching you how to use good leash handling skills in tandem with leash usage as chewing and potty training management tools. By now, you should start to see how everything you do affects everything else as we kill multiple birds with one stone in the champion puppy training system. That's how you'll enjoy a maximum return on your investment. Another thing I prefer to use is baby gates when a puppy seems content on chewing a high value bone or doesn't owe me a pee or a poop or is otherwise tired. Keep in mind, if I start to see some possible pee signs or my little puppy friend starts to get unruly, I have a leash on standby, ready to help me, redirecting him back to his bone, or I can quickly whisk him outside. I want you to take a step back and think about what is the right tool for the job in any given daily potty training scenario. A leash gets you maximum control, but you have to have a puppy tired or fixated on a bone, or it can kind of be a nuisance. A crate is a great option, but you have to make sure your puppy is having some very active time outside of it in order to use the crate. Baby gates or closed door in a room that can find a dog works well, but you sacrifice some control, and this option should only be considered when your puppy doesn't owe you a bathroom outing. By taking a step back and assessing your puppy's current mind and energy state, you should now feel equipped to make a calculated decision that will make marks on the training side of the scorecard. Keep in mind, the more you do this, the better your puppy will become. You might be thinking, but Pat, every time I put him on the leash, he bites and chews on it and he turns it into a game. I'm glad you want and need to work on that, because that is coming up soon. So stay focused on honing your skills as an owner and implementing what you know thus far. You aren't to the sweet spot of the training system quite yet. You're still in the rollout phase. So do not lose focus or give up. The fun part of the training is just around the corner. On that note, I'll see you in the next video.